I lay in a hospital bed, tubes running in and out of my body, the beeps of machines echoing like a bad dream I couldn't wake from. The old man's got maybe 2 weeks left, she whispered. Once he's gone, we sell the cabin, liquidate his pension. Man, that hit me like a freight train. I'm Jack Thompson, a 62-year-old retired mechanic from Denver, Colorado, and this was supposed to be my final chapter. Stage 4 lung cancer eating me alive. But hearing my own daughter, Sarah, plotting with her sleazy husband, Mike, right outside my room, that wasn't just betrayal. That was a gut punch that lit a fire in me. I thought we were tight, you know? Raised her solo after her mom passed in a car wreck when she was 10. Worked double shifts at the auto shop to put her through community college. Bought that cozy cabin up in the Rockies with every overtime dime. It was our spot. Fishing in summer, grilling burgers, sharing stories by the fire. Now, she's scheming to flip it for quick cash? No way, dude. My mind raced. Was this real? Or the morphine talking? But those whispers were crystal clear, and anger surged through me like cheap whiskey. I had to act fast before the Reaper showed up. I squeezed my eyes shut, pretending to sleep as they tiptoed in. "Dad, you awake?" Sarah asked, her voice all fake concern. "Nah, honey, just resting," I mumbled, buying time. Inside, I was boiling. How long had they been planning this? Mike chimed in, "Hey, Pops, we're here for you." "Yeah, right, bro, for my stuff." "Appreciate it," I said weakly, but my brain was already plotting. I couldn't just confront them. They'd deny it, gaslight me into thinking I was delirious. No, I needed revenge that stung. Something to teach him family ain't for sale. As they left, whispering about real estate agents, I grabbed my phone under the sheets. Time to call my old buddy, Tom, the lawyer. But what if the docs were wrong? What if I had more time? The next morning, sunlight pierced the blinds like accusatory fingers, and the doc swung by with his clipboard doom. "Jack, we're looking at palliative care now. Focus on comfort." Comfort? Screw that. I was focused on payback. Sarah popped in with coffee from Starbucks, all smiles. "Brought your favorite, Dad. Black, no sugar." "Thanks, kiddo," I said, sipping slow, watching her fidget. Inner voice screaming, "She's acting, man. Remember those whispers?" "So, Mike and I were thinking about the cabin," she started casually. "Maybe spruce it up while you're recovering." "Recovering? That's wild." "Yeah? What's the plan?" I probe, heart pounding. "Oh, just ideas," she dodged. Mike lingered by the door. "Could fetch a good price, you know?" "For real?" I feigned surprise. "Nah, that place is staying in the family." Their eyes darted, busted. But I played dumb, letting tension build. As they left, I texted Tom, "Nita will change. ASAP." My chest tightened, not from cancer, from rage. What if they found out? Tom showed up that afternoon, looking like he'd aged 10 years since our last poker night. "Jack, you sure about this?" he whispered, glancing at the door. "Damn sure," I growled. Everything to charity, the cabin to the local vets group, pension to the kids' cancer ward here. No inheritance for Sarah? It felt brutal, but so did her greed. "Dude, that's harsh," Tom said, scribbling notes. "She's your only kid." I shot back. Inner turmoil hit. Am I the monster now? But nah, this was justice. Sarah breezed in mid-meeting. "Uncle Tom? What's up?" "Just catching up." I lied smoothly. "Bro, you look tense," Mike added from behind her. "Everything cool?" "Peachy," I said, smirking inside. They hovered, suspicious, but left after awkward small talk. Tom finished the papers. "Sign here, and it's done." My hand shook, fear, doubt, but I inked it. As he packed up, a nurse poked in. "Visitors gone?" "Yeah, but the storm was coming." What if Sarah sniffed it out before I croaked? Nights in that hospital were hell. Pain meds kicking in, dreams of the cabin haunting me. Woke up sweating, remembering summers with Sarah building forts in the woods. How we get here? Her marriage to Mike. That's how. That slick salesman turned her head with dreams of big houses in the suburbs. "We deserve better, Dad," she'd said once. Better than what I gave. That stung. Morning came, and I faked a downer to test them. Groaned loud when they visited. "Oh God, Dad." Sarah gasped. "You okay?" "Hurts bad," I whispered. "Mike, hang in there, Pops." But their eyes? Calculating. "Maybe we should talk about..." Arrangements, Sarah suggested gently. Arrangements? Like selling my life? Not yet, I muttered. In a rage. Keep it together, Jack. Revenge is close. They left whispering again. I strained to hear. Sooner the better. My phone buzzed. Tom confirming the will was filed. Power surged through me. But doubt crept in. What if I regretted this? What if it broke her forever? A week dragged by, my body weakening but mind sharpening like a blade. Doc said days now, not weeks. Sarah ramped up visits, bringing takeout from In-N-Out, double-double animal style. Your fave, Dad. Appreciate it, sweetie. But I watched her closely. Hey, about the cabin. Mike found a buyer. Bold move. No kidding, I said, choking down fries. Yeah, cash offer, Mike bragged. We could use it for family stuff. Family? That's a joke. Sounds tempting. I teased, heart racing. Inner thought. They're pushing, do they suspect? But nah, let's wait. Frustration flashed in her eyes. Dad, seriously? Time's short. Ouch. As they packed up, I dropped a bomb. Called Tom yesterday. Their faces froze. Why? Sarah asked sharply. Just tying loose ends. Mike, anything we should know? You'll see. Tension thick as Denver fog. They left uneasy, and I grinned in pain. But what if the cancer won before the reveal? Hospice talk started. Moving me home, they said. Sarah pushed for it. Better than here, Dad. We can care for you. Care? Or control my assets? Sure, I agreed, plotting. Back in my modest ranch-style house in Aurora, tubes still hooked up, I felt vulnerable yet empowered. First night, they hovered. Need anything? Sarah asked. Nah, I'm good. But midnight, I heard him downstairs. Check his papers, Mike hissed. Can't find the will. Panic in her voice. What if he changed it? Busted again. Morning, I confronted lightly. Sleep well? Yeah, she lied. Inner triumph. They're squirming. Tom called. All set. Announce when ready. My breath shortened. End nearing. But revenge? Sweeter than victory. What if she apologized first? Emotions crashed like waves. Anger at betrayal, sorrow for lost years. Remembered teaching Sarah to drive in my old Ford pickup, her laughter echoing. Now, this? No, dude. She chose greed. Called a meeting, family talk. They sat eager. I've decided. I paused, building suspense. Everything goes to charity. Sarah's jaw dropped. What? Dad, no way. Mike, you've got to be kidding me. For real, I said calmly. Heard you plotting, cabin, pension, all of it. Shocky heeching. Dad, that was misunderstanding, she stammered. Bull, I shot back. Tears flowed. Please forgive me. Inner conflict, do I? But nah, lesson time. Too late. As they begged, docs arrived. Bad news? Or miracle? Twist hit hard. Biopsy mix-up. Not terminal. Treatable with new meds. You're gonna live, Jack. Doc beamed. Sarah overheard. Face paling. Wait, you're not dying? Nope, I grinned. But the will stands. Revenge complete. She lost it all, but I gained freedom. Walked out strong. Cabin mine forever. Moral? Families earned, not inherited. And that's how I turned betrayal into triumph. Whoa, what a ride, right? If this story fired you up, smash that like button and subscribe to Revenge with Father for more real-life revenge tales that'll keep you hooked. Drop a comment. Ever been betrayed by family? Share below. We read them all. Hit the bell for notifications, and let's keep the justice rolling. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay strong out there. Man, I'll never forget that sterile smell of antiseptic mixed with despair. There I was, Jack Thompson, hooked up to more machines than a sci-fi flick, my body betraying me after 40 years wrenching under hoods at the local Chevy dealership. Denver's skyline mocked me through the window. Rockies in the distance, where my cabin sat waiting. But wait, voices outside the door. Sarah's, hushed but urgent. The old man's got maybe 2 weeks left, she whispered to Mike. Once he's gone, we sell the cabin, liquidate his pension. My heart flatlined. Not from cancer, from shock. No way, dude. That's my girl? The one I raised on Mac. In cheese and Broncos games? I froze, tubes pinching my arm. Inner scream. This can't be real. Did the painkillers make me hallucinate? But nah, Mike's reply sealed it. Babe, that's genius. Cabin could pull $500K easy, pay off her debts, get that Tahoe house. Tahoe, while I'm rotting here. Anger bubbled like bad coffee. I thought we were solid. Weekends fishing at the lake, her calling me Pops with that grin. Now this betrayal sharper than any tool in my garage. They slipped in, faces all concern. Dad, how you feeling? Sarah asked, squeezing my hand. Like crap, I muttered, playing possum. Hang in there, bro, Mike added, patting my shoulder like we were pals. Yeah, right, pals plot on my estate. Thanks, guys, I said weakly, but my mind raced. Revenge. Gotta plan it smart. Can't let him win. As they chattered about weather, I stole glances, her eyes darting, him fidgeting. Suspicious? Good. They left with promises. We'll be back tomorrow. Door clicked shut, and I grabbed the call button. Nurse rushed in. Need meds? Nah, just quiet. But inside? Storm brewing. What if I confronted him now? Nah, too soon, they'd twist it. Better. Change the will. Give it all away. Let him choke on nothing. But doubt hit. Is she really that cold? Or Mike's influence? Either way, game on. My chest heaved. What's next? Rewind a bit. Can't skip how I got here. 6 months back, coughing fit started at the shop. Just a cold, man, I told myself, popping Advil like candy. But nah, Doc's office in downtown Denver dropped the bomb. Lung cancer, Jack. Advanced. Felt like a semi-truck slammed me. How long? I asked, voice cracking. Months, maybe a year with chemo. Chemo? That poison? No thanks. I'd go out on my terms, cabin in hand. Told Sarah over burgers at Five Guys. Dad, seriously? We'll fight this, she said, eyes teary. I'm with ya. Mike nodded. For real, Pops. Whatever you need. Seemed genuine then. We drove up to the cabin that weekend. Pine air fresh, logs crackling. This place is magic, she said. Promise you'll leave it to me? Of course, kiddo. Hug sealed it. Or so I thought. Back to now, bedbound, memories taunting. Inner rage. How'd she flip so fast? Greed? Mike's whispers? He'd always eye my stuff. Nice pension, Jack. Dude's a real estate flipper, always scheming. Babe, your dad's loaded. I'd overheard once. Loaded? Ha, blue-collar savings. But enough for him to plot. Doc rounded. Pain level. Then he lied. Buy-in sympathy. Sarah texted. Coming soon. Heart pounded. Act normal. She arrived with Dunkin' Donuts. Glazed. Your fave. Sweet, I said, munching slow. So, thinking about the future? She probed. Yeah. Like, the cabin needs updates. Updates? Code for sell. Maybe, I teased. Mike, we could help. Help yourself. Bro, tension rose. What if they pushed harder? Tom's my ride or die from high school. Now a suit in a Denver firm. Called at midnight, voice hoarse. Jack, you okay? Nah, man. Overheard Sarah planning to sell. Everything. Silence then, no way. What do you need? New will. Everything to vets and kids charity. Dude, that's nuclear. Sure. Dead sure. Pun intended. He snuck in next day, briefcase in tow. Looking rough, buddy. Feel it, I said. We huddled, cabin to Rocky Mountain Vets Association. They helped my dad after Nom. Pension to hospital's pediatric wing. Sarah gets zip? Zip. Inner doubt. Too far? But betrayal burned. She'll freak, Tom warned. Let her. Mid-chat. Door creaked. Sarah. Tom? What's this? Old friend talking football. I bullshitted. Broncos suck this year. Tom played along. Mike loomed. Everything cool? Peachy, I said. Awkward laughs, but eyes suspicious. They left, whispering. Her that? Tom asked. Yeah, paranoid now. Sign papers, hand steady despite pain. File by tomorrow. Power rush. What if they search my stuff? Faked a bad day, groaned loud, monitors beeping wild. Sarah rushed in. Dad? Nurse. It's bad, I whispered. Her face? Worry mixed with calculation? We'll get through, she said. Mike, stay strong, Pops. But later, overheard. If he goes soon, we close the deal. Deal. Already? Confronted subtle. Heard you talking sales. What? No, that, Misia. Gaslight City. Okay, I played dumb. Inner fire. Liars. Texted Tom. Speed it up. Response done. But body failing, coughing blood. Time short. What if I died before the twist? Doc's discharged me. Home care, Jack. Sarah insisted. Our place? No. Yours. Familia. Yeah, easier to snoop. Aurora House felt like a tomb. Suburban yard, garage full of tools. Settled in bed, they fussed. Soup. Sarah offered. Campbell's chicken noodle. Thanks. But night one, footsteps downstairs. Find the will, Mike hissed. Nothing. Sarah panicked. Busted. My safe empty. Tom had it. Morning, acted clueless. Sleep okay? Fine, she lied, bags under eyes. Dad, about finances? Pushy. Later. Tension thick, Mike snapped. We need to know. What? I countered. Just family. Huh. Inner triumph. Squirm dudes. Called charity reps secretly. Vets thrilled about cabin. Means the world. Emotional high. Doing good from bad. But Sarah's tears later. Dad, I love you. Guilt hit. What a forgiveness. Days blurred. Pain meds fogging but mind clear. Sarah cooked my fave. Steak from King Soopers. Medium rare. Remember Mom's recipe? Yeah. I said nostalgic. But Mike ruined it. Cabin photos. Looks sellable. Bold. Not selling, I stated. Argument brewed. Dad, be realistic. I am. She stormed out. Inner anger. Stand firm. Overheard more. He's stubborn. Force power of attorney? No way. I lived it, don't. Blocking. Legal walls up. But weakness grew. Vision blurring. And near? Revenge close, but emotional low. Losing my girl forever? Gathered M. Big news. Living room tense. Broncos game muted. Will's changed. Sarah, what? What? Heard your plan. Sell cabin. Pension. So, that, no. Mike, misunderstanding. Bull. It's done. Charity gets all. Tears. Please, Dad, I'm sorry. Begging. We need it. Needed family more. Heart broke but held. Out. They left stunned. Alone. Triumph mixed with sorrow. What now? Doc called. Jack. Error. Biopsy wrong. Treatable. Miracle. New meds. You'll recover. Laughed through tears. Sarah returned apologetic. Dad, forgive. But overheard joy. No shock of my health. Well, stands, I said. You live. Yep. Her world crumbled. Lost inheritance, Dad alive. Lesson learned. Walked to cabin alone. Fresh start. Revenge sweet. Months later, healthy-ish, cabin my sanctuary. Sarah called. Miss you. Me too, but actions matter. Mike gone divorce. She rebuilt, waitressing. Me, volunteered at vets, pension helping kids. Motivational, betrayal hurts, but rising above. Empowering, inner peace, did right. Flashback deeper. Raised Sarah in 90s Denver. Blockbuster nights, McDonald's runs. Hard times after wife's death. Work graves, she rebelled teen years. Dad, you're never home. Gotta pay bills, kid. Reconciled at her wedding to Mike. He's good, she said. Doubts then, flashy car, big talk. Now clear. Hospital revisit. Chemo started post-twist. You're tough, nurse said. Sarah visited hesitant. Can we fix? Time will tell. Emotional roller coaster. Forgiveness brewing? Vets took cabin, turned retreat. Visited. Vets fishing, sharing stories. Thanks, Jack. Tear jerker. Pension funded treatments. Kids smiling. Hi. Revenge turned positive. Sarah's call. Saw the news. Cabin helps vets? Yep. Proud sorry. Bridge mending? Heard Mike lost job. Scams caught up. Sarah, he's out. Revenge indirect. His greed backfired. Karma dude I thought. Met her for coffee. Start over. Maybe. Hope flickered. Motivational moment. Journaled thoughts. Betrayal teaches strength. Shared with vets. Family's choice. Not blood. Speeded. Personal growth. Healthier. Hiking Rockies. Life-changing. Sarah showed up at cabin. Missed this. Talked hours. Tears, laughs. I was wrong, Dad. No. Forgave partially. Well, unchanged, but door open. Emotional high. Twist deepened. Discovered Mike forged docs. Tried stealing pre-will. Reported. Arrested. Sarah free. Thanks, Dad. Full circle. Revenge to redemption. And there you have it, folks. The full saga. If this gripped you, subscribe to Revenge with Father for more. Like, comment your betrayal stories, and hit notifications. Peace out.